I feel like
Empowering.
this year, especially, like I'm really stepping into my own, coming to my own
What does
as a
she
woman.
do
I feel like
besides
I'm
being famous?
officially kind of getting grown now.
Okay.
Pause. Okay, so outside of them being like, oh, so with very popular relationships you're with, talking about Michael B. Jordan, obviously. When anyone says her name, what follows that name?
Her dad.
Your Steve Harvey
stepdad.
stepson, whatever. Steve Harvey, like everything is attached to, the status of men in her life. And so if you want to, like, if I was her and I wanted to have this interview be about actually how, like, I don't know what the fuck she does, if she's talented or not, but I'd be like, yeah, just don't bring up past relationships or past men or fucking the fact that I'm the first single woman on top of this cover, because if you actually have something that is of value other than the people you've been with, don't bring it up. Here you guys are talking about it.
So Rocky makes a very, very good point. He makes an excellent point. And this is why Lori Harvey has to be careful. One thing that I advise women to do is when they're in situations with people that they are interested in, the number one thing I tell them to do not talk about your past relationships. Don't do it. Don't do it. Do not talk about your past relationships. Because every man, it's really a pride thing. Well, the fragile male ego, blah, 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 blah. Maybe there's a little bit of that. Maybe there's not. But nobody wants to know everybody who skated in you. When Devin and I were on Fresh and Fit, they asked Devin, hey, what's the worst first date you've ever been on? You know what Devin said? She's like, I don't talk about my past relationship. I do not talk about my past relationships. What? That's what she said. She says, I have a relationship to preserve. That's what she said. She says, I have a relationship to preserve. Lori Harvey does not have that luxury.
Yeah, what I can't get past is that she's basically a Kardashian-esque celebrity in the fact that she is the child of a famous person, or much less the stepdaughter of a famous person. I didn't even realize that. I didn't realize that
it's a child.
Yeah, but I didn't realize she was Steve's stepdaughter.
Is her last name?
Yeah, and then
How is she a stepdaughter with Steve Harvey's last name? Was that just
a young stepdaughter? He probably cuffed up a single mama.
Yeah, well, he probably kind of.
Yep. See, I didn't realize that Lori Harvey was Steve Harvey's stepdaughter. I thought that was his daughter from another mother. I didn't realize she was a stepdaughter.
Took that.
What does she do?
She's riding off the celebrity status of the men she dates and who her stepdad is, and now she can launch a skincare line and things like that. How much involvement she has in that other than just representing the brand, I don't know. But the main thing is, yeah, she really isn't known for anything. Like, she is not also an actress. So, like, I'm saying, like, I'm not just saying, like, oh my God, she's a woman, I can't listen to her. Oh my God, she's hot off a breakup, I can't listen to her.
Well, I'm going to say it. Oh my God, she's a woman, I can't listen to her. Yeah, the reason we should listen to women like Lori Harvey is because they're giving us a glimpse into the real-time thought process of the average woman. Again, Lori Harvey is not the average woman. She's not the average woman. She's a celebrity, higher net worth, and all the rest of that. But guys, I tell you guys all the time, just because she's a celebrity absolutely does not mean that she is not still a slave to her biology. Just because a woman has a few more commas to her net worth does not mean that she does not adhere to what we consider to be the truth about the sexual marketplace. This is why Kim Kardashian is going to have problems dating, because she can't go any lower than Ye. She can't. Lori Harvey, she can't go any lower than Michael B. Jordan or Damson Idris. Women are never going to seek their equal. They are going to seek their superior. And the more fame, status, money, clout a woman acquires, the further she shrinks her pool of potential suitors. To take it one step further, when they are aware of who you have been skeeted in by, that shrinks it even more. The Fit Comedian member for 13 months, says future smashing chicks like catching Pokemon. Bruh, he's caught them all. He has caught them all. Big Mo 89 with the $5 super chat says Bill Maher was dabbling in the dark. And then another $2 super chat to correct that. Appreciate that very, very much. Before we continue, shout out to REA 12 Figures with the $10 super chat says, just joining. Did I miss the conversation about the Super Bowl? Mahomes is the new GOAT. I talked briefly about the Super Bowl. I talked more about Jalen Hurts than Patrick Mahomes. No, Mahomes is not the new GOAT. He's got a ways to go. Mahomes is the boat. I think he is the best of all time. When I say he's the best of all time, that means Mahomes is he's, as far as talent is concerned, yeah, he's the boat. Brady is clearly the GOAT. He's got a few more Super Bowls to win before we can start calling him the GOAT. Let's continue.
But the fact that she's not even like another respected actress, like this is not another actor who carries a franchise. There's actresses that carry franchises. There's actresses that are a big deal in Hollywood. She's just like one of the hotter celebrities.
Yeah, it's just so cringy. Like, the prize for what? Are you just talking about your looks? I've not heard you say one thing during this awkwardly cringy interview that shows me any value of like being a prize. Like, oh my God, Lori Harvey's my wife. Dude, she's an author. She does this. She's okay, great. You have a skincare line that you tell, hey, make my skincare and put my fucking slap my name on it.
She could just be the face of it, so to speak. Because
that's a brand ambassador. You're a face.
Right.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, it's guys' night for Michael, but he appeared to have different energy. An eyewitness tells ET the actor attended Game 2 of the NBA Championship Series looking, quote, a little sad and unenthusiastic. Our source adds he didn't mingle or take photos. Instead,
and because it's playing in slow motion, because StreamYard sucks, you can even get like a real slow-mo play of how bent out of shape he is.
Hi to G-Eazy. What we'll miss most about the stunning couple, that undeniable chemistry.
So, what this also demonstrates, gentlemen, is what we talk about a lot. When there is a breakup, women will win in the beginning. Women will win in the beginning. They always win in the short term. Men always win in the long term. We always win in the long term. They like to characterize, well, Michael B. Jordan is sad and lonely because he lost Lori Harvey. Well, he loved Lori Harvey. But in the long term, Michael B. Jordan, he is going to end up winning.